Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and we have the big maintenance announced for Global Dokkan's 5-year anniversary. I believe the anniversary stuff starts, on the 7th? And then the Blue Vegito and Gogeta banner should come out, I believe, on the 9th. So the anniversary is pretty big. A lot of people back when this happened on JP were complaining very heavily about the JP anniversary. I mean, it was more so the complaints started like after we realized like what the entire anniversary was. People were like, "Oh wow, this is bad." Yet the entire way through, everyone's like, "Oh, this is amazing," right? And then it's like right at the very end, people were like, "Oh, okay, we didn't get an easy A. It's bad." So the anniversary is very good. I would say the 4-year anniversary is probably a little bit better. But I think the 4-year anniversary is probably the best celebration in the history of the game. So that has a big part to do with it. All right, so here was the 5-year anniversary in JP. Again, there's a huge amount of stuff right here. There's the countdown, which is better on Global. Global is getting more stones, and Global is also getting more tickets. Global is going to get so many more tickets for the banner. It's just insane. This live stream is not going to happen for Global. What do we get? 50 stones at the end of it? I believe it was like 50 stones. I mean, we have a full rundown of all the stones throughout the anniversary. Total of 824. We hit top grossing for Gogeta and Vegito, top grossing for Vegito and Gogeta again, and then we had a third. Oh, okay. This was just a special reward. Yeah, this was just like sort of a special like gift that they gave us as the 5-year anniversary ended. And then I remember Beerus hit top grossing like 2 days later or something like that. So they gave top grossing but no stones. I do remember that. Oh, they gave out 50 of those coins too? Wow, okay, that's pretty good. This is a pretty good like gift just to give out. So in total, we got like 160 stones just from like login stuff right there. And then where's the live stream? That is right here. It's 55. I mean, Global apparently is getting, what, 81 stones from just, like special missions that they're getting. And they literally use the same, like, blue Goku artwork right there. All right, so let's go take a look at everything that is going to be happening here. I'm probably not going to, like, break down the units. I mean, I will do a rainbow video for Gogeta and Vegito probably in a day or so here. I probably will do videos for Rose and Broly, Chile, and Lemo when they come out. I mean, they're probably a couple weeks away, right? So, again, if Gogeta and Vegito are the 9th right here, I mean, Broly, Chile, Lemo, and Rose are probably somewhere around, like, the 22nd to the 27th in that range. That top legendary summon banner, right? Now, there is 3 parts to this anniversary. There's a movie, there's login bonus, missions, there's a red stone, there's purple stone. They give out this blue Goku, and he's an okay unit. There's a lot of stuff that they do. There's also these 55 banner tickets. I mean, we're going to get to that in a second. Million missions they have. All right, they have one of these right here, right? So this little campaign, this is just basically people getting rewards for nothing, right? This is just them giving out extra rewards, right? This little, you're just doing stuff, and then it's collecting the, like the little fluid to power the time machine. So let's see, it's like equip skill orbs, raise SA level, Z awaken characters, use stamina, clear story events, clear special events, and then as you're getting this, you're getting a whole bunch of rewards, right? Here's keys, a lot of these 5-year anniversary coins. I mean, these are big. There's a lot of good stuff you can get there, including units Global has never had access to in the past. So we're going to go ahead and get to that in a second. So we have the banners. I mean, there's just no way in hell. If you have a functioning brain, you just don't want to skip these banners, period. Unless you're like, I don't know. To you, Kefla is just like the best character ever, and nothing can ever match that. Then, like, I guess save for the Kefla banner, right? But otherwise, that, like, there is no comparison to what these banners are going to be on Global. I mean, when you look at this featured unit list, this is just incomparable. Like, this is the best, I would say, banner that doesn't have guaranteed LRs on it ever. This one right here. And then, on JP, it was 3 multis, get 1 free. Global is presumably going to have step-ups for the first 3. Maybe something like 25 stones, 30 stones, and 40 stones, or something like that. I would assume, right? We don't know for sure. And, I mean, tickets, I mean, you could file down the tickets. Global's 99% chance. Global will then have tickets where, every time you're doing stone multis, you're going to be getting random amounts of tickets. And then it's just, like, the value for these banners. Like, it's just, like, you can't, like, using stones anywhere else, it feels like a waste when you consider how good stones go for this. Because you don't get Vegito. Oh, boo-hoo. You got AJ LR Gohan, who's still one of the top 10 best units in the game. Or these two, who still have 2 of the best 10 leader skills in the game, right? Or this guy is probably the best TUR in the game right now, if you include EZAs and Dokkan Fest exclusives, probably, right? Like, these banners are just insane. Like, you can't skip. These are not skippable banners. And then a lot of people were upset when Evolution Blue Vegeta and Blue Cow King Goku came out on JP within the last week, but, like, that banner sucks dick compared to these anniversary banners. It's not even, like, no, you can't even. Like, saving for that is just foolish. And people will say, oh, but the Tanabata banner, I'm going to save for that. No, you're not, goddammit, because the Tanabata banner is going to have, like, 20 featured units on it. This is 10. Now, then again, the legendary Blue Goku and, Blue Vegeta shaft I just endured was on a 10 featured unit banner just like this. So keep that in mind. But, I mean, I had one of the legendary all-time shafts, so I don't really think that's probably going to happen to too many other people anytime soon. It's not something that happens commonly. Of course, the new Dokkan events for Gogeta and Vegito. One complaint I would have is that no old units awakened. During the 4th anniversary, we had tons of old unit awakenings, right? Because really, what you should compare the 5th anniversary to is the 4th anniversary, right? That's the comparison to make. There's a ticket banner. Again, at the end of the 5th anniversary on JP, I believe I had somewhere in the, like, 110 to 120 range of tickets, and that was every ticket we got on JP. Just very, very minimal amount. Global has already gotten, like, 50 plus tickets, which is insane. There's, as far as featured units go, I mean, you're good. You're insane. You are insane. This guy's good. This guy's good for an EZA area. You're pretty good. Nail's obviously a godly unit. Launch and Oceanus are pretty good. Not really the greatest, but then we have this right here. All these LRs. Now, I would assume this is going to be different for Global, by the way. I would expect LR UI Goku will probably be on here. Interesting that... Okay. God Goku and Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku were not on here on JP. But the androids were. Because the way the legendary summon banners went, the androids came out, then God Goku came out, then Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku came out, and then the 5th anniversary. So interesting that God Goku and Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku were not on here. So maybe UI Goku won't be. It's just that last year, LR Tech Broly, who came out basically at the exact same time as LR Ultra Instinct Goku did on Global, he was on this banner. So keep that in mind. Very likely Goku would be on there, but I mean, it's not confirmed. This banner, don't expect this to change. This is not... I'm telling y'all right now, don't expect UI Goku on this banner at all. Just don't do it. This one does have God Goku on it. Now, there's 2 versions of this. One, there's the ticket version, which I'm going to tell y'all right now, you have to be patient. Patience, all right? You don't get all 55 tickets until the anniversary is like 2 days away from ending. That they spread it out across the entire anniversary. After part 2, you will have 54 out of the 55 tickets that you need. These have not been given out on Global yet, by the way. There's a lot of confusion because they stupidly gave out 55 tickets for this banner leading up to it. I don't know why they chose that number when it confuses people with this one. It's just idiotic, moronic, not using intelligence whatsoever. But none of these tickets have been given out yet, and they're not going to be missable unless the anniversary is completely over. So don't worry about that. Now, there's 2 versions. Again, there's a free one doing all the tickets. None of the tickets are hard to get, by the way. It's just basic stuff. You will be able to get a guaranteed LR here. Hopefully you guys are lucky and get God Goku or Tech Broly or Kale and Caulifla. I don't know, Goku and Frieza could probably add to that as well. And hopefully you guys aren't cursed to get Majin and Vegeta, STR Broly, LR Gohan. I mean, STR Broly is at least good if you're doing the World Tournament. I mean, this guy's still ridiculously powerful. So is Majin and Vegeta. But, I mean, I find myself not running them very much because they're very... one-dimensional units, right? There's also the ticket version, the stone version, which I highly recommend players use. I do. I know it gives blue coins, which sucks ass. Yes, it does. But you're getting 55 units for 200 stones. And then you're also getting the guaranteed LR. Now, again, you could, get really unlucky and pull, like, physical LR Trunks or Goku Black or one of these old-ass LRs. But you could get one of the new ones, like God Goku. Baby is still incredible. Again, killing Caulifla Tech Broly. It's worth it because you're also getting 5 extra units. Like, you're spending stones to get you, what, like 50 units or whatever, I think? Right? I'm stupid. I can't do math right now. But yeah, y'all get what I'm saying, right? You get, it's just a lot of value here. Now, people are going to say, I don't have 200 stones to drop on that banner. Yeah, actually you do. because the anniversary is going to be shitting stones out. Trust me, you'll have enough to do a multi on that banner. Now, maybe you want to say, yeah, that's worth it, but I just can't put any stones, like, away from these banners. Sure, that makes sense, but, I mean, I think doing that 200 stone, 55 ticket multi is smart. I would recommend people do that. The coin exchange, this is pretty good, because there's several units that are going to be added to global here that have never previously been released. Shit. Okay, it's the pink shirt Vegeta. Oh, wait, yeah, they're here. Okay, so it's pink shirt Vegeta, this Frieza, and then this Cell. I mean, honestly, the Frieza and Cell are pretty much fodder. Like, this guy is completely irrelevant. Who cares? You're fodder. So is this Cell, again, also pretty much fodder. But pink shirt Vegeta, I would feel like, is probably going to be kind of exciting for some players to get their hands on, right? This is kind of like an iconic Vegeta right here. I always thought it was stupid that Global never got a chance to get him, so I'm glad that they're, adding these units into this coin shop. This is good. This is definitely good. If you're like a new player, you can get all the previous anniversary units, which is good. A lot of these units from like the anime, like 30th anniversary campaign that they had years ago. You can get like orbs and stuff like that. There's just a lot of good stuff to get, and they give you a lot of these coins, dude. You get a huge amount of these coins, easily enough to rainbow all of the units here that you didn't have. And I guess they even included the ones that like Global already got, like Super Saiyan Goku, Yamcha, and Hercule, for new players. Like, if you're a brand new player and you want to get one of those cards, that's good. But again, I mean, really, the only card on here that actually I think really has any sort of relevance at all, I actually kind of Yamcha and Hercule, because Yamcha, there's not a lot of Yamchas in the game. So this being like an SSR you could run on the Android/Cell Saga team is fine, I guess. And then the same thing with Hercule right here. This is pretty much like the only Hercule on the Android/Cell Saga team. So like that's the only reason they're around, but whatever. Not a big deal, I guess. Red Stone and Purple Stone, typical like always. Sale's pretty good. Now there's this Zero Mortals Plan story event, and then also the 3 Saiyans of Fate story events. Now, keep in mind that this is only going to have the first... I think it has the first 5 stages when the anniversary starts, and then stage 6 is added, I believe, in part 2, right? Because this eventually will allow you to grind up. This Zamasu right here goes all the way to LR, and he does EZA. Keep in mind that this EZA LR is also required for the Prime Battle LR Goku's EZA in the future. So you do want to make sure you get him grinded up and done. So what you're going to need is you're going to need 2 copies of this Zamasu at SA10, and then you're going to need a 3rd copy at SA5. And you're going to have to awaken all 3 of them to LR, but it's very, very easy to awaken them to LR, right? It's just the medals you grind from the event. 30 right there. And then I believe this is 50? Yeah, 50 right there. The medal drop rate is fine. Like, you get like 1 or 2 per run, I think. I don't think the drop rate was too good for Zamasu here, but I don't think it was that bad either. Because, Time Traveler category drop rate increase. There's a lot of LRs on Time Traveler, including free-to-play LRs. Demon King Piccolo's not out yet. Cell's been out. Trunks has been out. Vegito Blue has been out. And this guy, once you're able to awaken him to LR, he increases their drop rate as well. So, I mean, there's a lot of summonable LRs on here as well, but a lot of free-to-play LRs, so that's good. There's a 3 Saiyans of Fate event. I don't know why Goku is not farmable from this. Doesn't make any sense. I believe the first 3 stages are up at the start, and then for part 2, stages 4 and 5 are added in, so we can get the medals to actually awaken them. Keep in mind that Vegeta awakens into a Vegeta and Raditz, so you could, get an SSR and its UR version of him. Broly just awakens into another Kid Broly card. They eventually will have an EZA area in part 2 as well. There's this, the Frieza event. This one is cool. This was a very similar event happened in the 300 million download celebration, where it's just kind of like a nuking or punching bag event, except it's super easy to do. You just need basically like a strong character from like each of these categories, and you're able to get a lot. Like look at these rewards. Like a lot of stones, a lot of Kais are in here. Then of course you will have to clear. All you have to do is clear all stages once, and then these are 55 summon tickets, right? But you don't have to hit any points threshold. You just have to clear the stage, by the way. So, like, let's say you're a new player and you just don't have someone that could get the fusion mission done. It doesn't matter. Just as long as, because really, this stuff, I know it would suck not to get rewards here, but as long as you beat the stage, you get the summon tickets, which is all that really matters, right? Equipment is added into the game. this event does suck pretty badly unless you get Beerus. Beerus gives you a guaranteed gold. No, does he? I don't think Beerus. I can't remember. I actually can't remember. I think Beerus might give guaranteed gold orbs. That actually just slipped my mind. I think he might not give guaranteed gold orbs. It's just gold or silver that he gives. Again, you're not going to get as much good equipment as you'd like. The level 5 and level 4 equipment is exclusive to chain battle, so that's something you do have to keep in mind, right? We have, story events coming back, which is fine. New stage of Boss Rush is fine. Infinite Dragon Ball History gets 2 stages added. The Dragon Ball Super Broly stage, and then the Future Trunks stage. The Future Trunks stage, I believe, comes in part 3 of the anniversary. The Dragon Ball Super Broly stage comes in part 1. The Broly stage is tough, because Gogeta does a lot. You can't dodge Gogeta. He could dodge. He does a lot of stuff. This stage is actually hard. So you do want to keep that in mind. It's hard, but it's not like... you probably could say this is the hardest stage in the game. Before Extreme Super Battle Road comes out. I think that probably could be said. So do keep that in mind. Missions for this one are Movie Boss and Movie Hero. Yeah, so you're not really going to be able to do this in one run. With needing both of those. The Trunks one is super easy, because what is this? Time Traveler and Patara. Yeah, very basic shit. Very, very easy. But again, this stage doesn't show up until part 3. All Easy Ace events are open. Some Extreme Z battles are not eligible. Yeah, it's not. So, what's one that just came out on Global? Trunks? Trunks probably won't be up, right, for the anniversary, but most of the other ones will be. Elder Kai banners. Again, the way they do this, by the way, is that Elder Kai banners drop on the day banners drop. So if you look at when the Elder Kai banners come out, that's when the actual big banners come out. That's the way they do it. I'm sure eventually they're going to realize that we know this and change that up, or maybe not. I don't know. So, keep that in mind. Hidden Potential System events are open on the weekends, which is good. There's this special battlefield here. The only reason this is notable is because Broly here has 2 health bars, and he transforms. So that's interesting, right? Okay, so that's part 1. Very, very good. That lasts, I don't know, 2 weeks or something like that. Plenty of time to grind up LR Goku Black and stuff like that. Then part 2 starts. There's another movie, more missions. Then there's this, which I think this Dragon Ball campaign, this is, I think, basically, this is just like the Bulma collecting, Time Machine Splooge event type thing. Dokkan Awaken characters, EZA characters, collect 5 trillion Zenny, consume 5 million stamina, train more than 3 million times, and then clear special missions more than 5 million times, and then defeat more than 1 million giant ticks. Oh, okay. The 3 Saiyan story event. Okay, that's fine. Again, a lot of good rewards in here. Look at that. 30 of these 5 anniversary medals, which is great. Whis items, Ghost Ushers are always valuable. Keys, Kais, orbs. A lot of good stuff right there. It's just basically being given out for free, right? The final stages to the Zero Mortals plant and 3 Saiyan event are added, so you can complete those units. Then the EZA area for the 3 Saiyans. This one, I think this one actually is kind of difficult, only because, look at the units you need. There's a lot of summonable units in here. AGL, Broly, Tech God Goku, STR God Vegeta, right? Broly and Paragus. But then again, a lot of these are free to play as well. Obviously, you have to have the Kid Broly and then the Vegeta and Raditz. But then the blue coat Goku and Vegeta are free. This Super Saiyan Broly is free. Golden Frieza is free. SCR Gogeta is free. So there are a lot of free units to use here. I think this one is annoying, but not really so bad, right? You do want to get these units EZA. They definitely are helpful units, right, that you want to get done. Then the top Legendary Summon banner drops. This is another one of those banners I had a lot of really bad luck with. LR Rose took me, it was more than Goku and Vegeta. LR Rose took me 4,500 stones, something like that, to get 1 copy. The difference is I then got copies 2 through 5 within the next 2,000 stones or something like that. Whereas then it took me another 5,000 to get Goku and Vegeta, so that shaft ended up being way worse. This banner sucks. It's just simple. You don't want to summon on this. Honestly, Broly, Chili, and Lemo is one of the most interesting units in the game. The way they work with their orb not orb changing, but if you get AGL and SCR orbs, they're a support type attack unit. If you get Tech and Int orbs, they're a support type defensive unit. If you just get them physical orbs, they're ridiculously powerful. 7 orbs, they have a 100% chance to dodge. LR Rose is great, but these are not units. LR Rose is incredible, godly unit. On Global, he's going to be way better than he is on JP, because on Global, you guys have access to Easy A Physical Goku Black. This is a massive JP shaft, by the way. Maybe the biggest. This is one of the biggest shafts either game has ever had, because it seems as like it's permanent, right? All the other like shit that's happened to Global, it's all been fixed or amended to be released. Shit like that is not a thing anymore. This appears to be permanent. So this is like the biggest shaft ever on Global or JP. The fact that this is one of the best units in the game, this LR Rose, right? On JP, there's not like a unit you just sit next to him and they are godly together. And it's like, oh, boom, now these two are just going to tear everything's ass up. Like, Physical Goku Black does link up really well with him still on JP. But on Global, he has this Extreme Class Key 3. LR Goku Black needs that so badly. That is a ridiculous rotation that JP just can't do. So it's a huge JP shaft, but it does make this guy a lot more valuable, I think, on Global than he is on JP. So you do want to keep that in mind. This guy's going to be a monster truck of a unit. His damage, you could get his damage turn 1. Like, the Blue Fusions can't match what he can do turn 1. LRUI Goku can't match what he can do turn 1. Evolution Blue Vegeta and Blue Kaioken Goku, I think, can surpass this guy turn 1, but you guys get what I'm saying. Yeah, this is a skip. No way. No way in hell do you want to summon on this when the Vegito and Gogeta banners are out. No way. No way. Okay, so I don't know how this is going to work. This is probably not going to be a thing. I don't know if Global's going to replace this with something else or what. But there was this banner. These were all made to be like action figure type stuff. And like you could get, like when you were doing summons on this banner, you were able to get these tickets, right? That allowed you to like trade in for like real life prizes. I mean, it was only for people that you could in like Japan though. And then these tickets, yeah, you actually have to buy stones. These were like sale packs basically. But like, look how shitty this banner is. It's just like, if you're a new player, this is good. But I mean, you're probably, I don't know. These guys have been on so many banners. It's just like, this is not really something you want to go for. I'm sure that will still exist on Global, but I mean, I don't know what they're going to do with these tickets that were on the Rose and Broly banner. I don't know. It might just be completely taken away. I mean, it's not really that big of a deal. I don't know. All right, so then we go on to part 3, which was pretty small. This is where people were disappointed because they realized, oh, we didn't have a normal EZA. We just had 2 EZA areas, right? So another movie, more missions. There was this Trunks event. Again, just do stuff, I believe, right? Yeah. What is this? Every time you clear challenge events, the EZA area for LR Goku Black, you give energy to Trunks. And then, there's rewards and stuff like that. The wallpapers you get are really, really kick-ass, by the way. What are the rewards here? A good amount of stones. Oh, some PyCon hats. Okay. Some of the 50th anniversary coins, Kai's. Okay, it's decent rewards for nothing, right? It's basically just free rewards. Like, that's the thing. Like, people want to pretend the anniversary is bad, are just completely ignoring, like, all this free shit. Like, this is just shit you're just given for free, right? Like, this is good. This stuff is good. This is really good stuff, right? A lot of stones in there, stuff like that. So, again, if you're a Global player, hopefully you've saved up stones, but there's a lot of stones you'll get through the anniversary as well. The Broly stage gets added. The Goku Black EZA, and then the 3 weekend missions are up. But that's it for part 3, right? We were expecting, like, EZAs to show up. That didn't happen. This EZA area should be pretty easy for people to beat, because the roster you could use is pretty high. The monster's probably kind of tough, because it is a 2-phase fight, but, like, I mean, unless you've re-rolled, or you're completely brand new, you're probably going to have this guy, and this guy can carry you in here, right? And there's a lot of other units you're probably going to have. Trunks and I don't know. I mean, they're still a summonable LR. They've been out for a while now, but I'm sure a lot of people don't have them. LR Goku Black and Zamasu can help here, but they are still a summonable LR. There are a lot of, like, free units or units that have been around for years, though, right? Like this guy and this guy. Yeah, they're not free-to-play units, but their release date, right? We'll just look at their global release date since we're talking about Global here. Like, this guy came out April of 2018. This guy was even earlier. This was April... his SSR. Let's look at his SSR. This came out in 2017. Yeah, May of 2017, this guy was out, right? So, like, chances are, if you have not re-rolled, like a dummy, if you re-roll, you're a dummy, by the way. But if you've not re-rolled, you've got this guy. Like, chances are very high, right? I mean, so like, if your account is, like, 700 days plus, 500 days plus like that, something like that, you probably have got this blue Goku. Probably. So that can definitely help you. And of course, LR Vegito Blue, people are very likely to have. You know, like this EZA Rage Trunks, again, and this Vegeta, again, here's the thing. I seriously, every video I have to beg people not to reroll, because these units were given out for free on both Global and JP, right? So, like, that's the thing. If you're just going to reroll and shit like that, you know, when they start giving out free shit all the time, well, okay, I started my new account, but all that previous free shit they gave out in the past, I don't have that, like everyone else does, right? Because, again, you could just try to pick one of these two. And, like, you know, this Trunks, I mean, his leader skill's going to be pretty good here. What about this Vegeta? His leader skill's also good, but the extra key is probably what you want to go with, right? It's like, you know, just don't reroll. Just don't do it. But in, you know, fresh accounts and stuff like that are not really meant to do, like, EZAs. And then, of course, this is to get the LR Goku Black all the way EZA'd. Remember, this guy's super good when he's fully EZA'd, but remember, you do need him for the LR Prime Battle Goku EZA area. That is going to be coming in, like, 2 weeks or so on JP. By the way, the 2,000 day celebration and that LR Prime Battle Goku, people are telling me that it's slated to come in December. So, December is when Global will hit 2,000 days, so keep that in mind. Alright, so there we go. That is pretty much the entirety of the 5-year anniversary. I don't really think anything will be different. The banners are going to be the same. Everything is going to be the same. The only thing I don't know what they're going to do with is the tickets that were on this top Legendary Summon banner. I don't know what they're going to do with it. Again, it's just... Here, let me actually plug my game in and show you guys all the tickets and shit that I've got on my account. That's probably something I should do. Because, again, like, I wasn't ever able to even use these. Yeah, okay, here we go. Alright, so let me just go to my layouts for the 5-year anniversary. That was... No, that's... Oh, that's the wrong one! No, it's this one. No, it's this one! There we go. There we go. All right. So, all these tickets right here, right? Notice how I just have like a billion of these random tickets just sitting here. This is all stuff that it's like, I believe you could get, man, I'd actually have to go back and double check, but I believe you get currency from summoning on the top Legendary Summon banner, and then you could grab some of these tickets from the Baba shop, right? But again, like, they don't do anything. They're just sitting here. Oh, I still have my 55. I never did that. Because I had every unit on the banner rainbowed, right? So I just didn't even do that. I just kept the tickets. Yeah. Okay, so yeah. There you go. That's funny. But yeah, all these are here. What is it? Oh, my 300 million downloads. So I still have 700 of these I never used for the 300 million download celebration. That's funny. But yeah, all these tickets right here. Again, I have no idea what Global's going to do with it. I don't think it's really that big of a deal because, like, you know, I went, like 7,000 zones into the banner, and these tickets didn't even do shit for me. You know, at least Global players, they might put something on Global in place of this that you guys could actually make use of. We'll see, right? But there we go. So that was everything related to the 5-year anniversary. I'll probably do some showcases for some of these Global units. I am planning on summoning on Global, by the way, for Vegito and Gogeta. I definitely have to make sure to walk out of the Global anniversary with at least one of the two. Probably both of them, but we'll see how things are going to go. Let me know what you guys think of the 5-year anniversary. I think it's going to be very good on Global, very hype, lots of free shit. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.